So, you want to learn how to set up a Wix website. That's what we're going to do in today's video. So stay tuned as we show you 10 simple steps on how to do it. Let's get started. First, figure out what website you want to make. That is a very important thing you need to consider first before diving into Wix. Once you got that figured out, we're ready for step number 2. Step number 2, go to Wix.com and sign up. Once you get there, click on Get Started and select the method of how you'd like to continue to sign up with Wix. You can use your email address, or you can use your Google account or Facebook account. Step number 3, AI or template. Select whether you'd like to design your site with the help of Wix's AI or by simply choosing a template that you can customize. After you sign up, this is the very first thing you'll see on your screen. So if you want to design your site with the help of Wix's AI, click on Start Chat. It will route you to a different page where you can have a chat session with Wix's AI. Basically, Wix's AI will ask you about details of your website and how you'd like your website to be, and you can click on End Chat and continue once you think you've given enough information to Wix's AI so that it can get started on transferring you to your personalized dashboard. However, if you'd like to select a template, click on Set Up Without Chat. This is the option I'm going to go with for now. What type of website do you want to create? So of course, if you've already figured out step 1, then you can input that here. After you're routed to your dashboard, sometimes Wix will ask you what you'd like to call your website. So input your website's name over here. Depending on the type of website you chose to create, questions here will vary as well. So just answer the questions according to your preferences and according to your site's needs. You can also choose the apps you'd like to add. This gives your site more functionality. You can scroll down to find more options. But no worries, in case you forgot to add some apps, you can always integrate apps on the Wix editor later on. Once you're done, click on Continue. Let's continue to our dashboard. And here we are on our dashboard once again. In order to start editing on the editor page, click on Design Site. Sometimes, when you click on Design Site, Wix will ask you this question once again: how would you like to design your site? Depending on what you chose earlier, select an option. Since we chose to use a template earlier, we're just going to click on Pick a Template. Let's select a nice template that we can use. I think I like this one, so let's click on Edit. Okay, so here we are on the editor. Okay, step number 4, design your site. So this is our editor, and this is where the magic happens. This is where you can customize your website. So you can customize a section by clicking on that specific section and by clicking on the Quick Edit button or this pencil icon over here. They're basically the same thing. Once you do that, this section or this side panel will appear over here, and this is where you can edit the content of that specific section that you chose. Let's try to customize it. We can also try to change some images over here. So say for example, this one, I'm going to click on it and click on Change. So we can choose to use Wix's free images here, but we can also select some options here. We can choose from colors, images, or videos. I'd like to use an image, so let's do that. This window will appear. This is where we can choose our image. we're going to upload our media from our PC to Wix, so let's do that. So I'm going to select all the images that I'm going to use on my website. So let's click on Open so that they'll all be uploaded to Wix. And then we can easily choose our images here under the site files. So I think I really like this photo, so maybe we're going to use this one. Click on Change Background. And yeah, that makes it a lot better. But now we can't really see our text here, so we're going to edit that as well. Just going to close this section for now. And I'm going to click on these individual text elements so that we can individually change them. I'm going to click on Edit Text and change the color of our text to something else. There. And you can edit everything else also, according to your preferences. If you like to add elements or sections, you can go to the Add Elements button, where you can find individual elements that you can add to your website. Or if you like to add entire sections, go to Add Section and just simply drag and drop your chosen section onto your website. And if you also like to change your site's theme, go to Site Design. And here you'll be able to have the options to change your color theme, text theme, page background, as well as to add page transitions to your website as well. Okay, let's go to step number 5, and that is to add and design other web pages. Now, your website is usually not just going to have one page, but of course it's going to have several other pages as well. It could be an about page, it could be the content page, or whatever. So to do that, go to Pages and Menu. And in order to add a page, you can click on Add Page over here and select a specific type of page you'd like to add. And this is also where you can switch from one page to another within your Wix editor. Make sure not to make sure that you design not just your home page, but also other pages of your website as well. Okay, now let's head on to step number 6, integrate needed apps. To make your website more functional, you can actually add apps to it. So in order to do that, go to the Wix App Market here on the sidebar. Go to the search bar and type in whatever apps you think you may need to add to your site. Say for example, social media icons. That's just an example. So say for example, we'd like to add that so that our visitors and audiences will be able to see our social media platforms. So we're going to click on Add to Site, and that feature will be added onto our website. So add as many apps as you need to, only those that are relevant to your website. Next, step number 7, set up business processes. You can do that by going to the My Business button here on the sidebar again. So this is actually a very important tool here on the sidebar, and that's because this is where you can do all of your site's main processes. If you have a blog site, this is where you can create a post and manage your blog. If you have a restaurant, this is where you can set up your products and orders and payment methods, etc. So no matter the type of site you tried to create with Wix, you can manage all of its processes here on the My Business section. And not only that, this is also where you'll be able to find the apps and customize the apps that you added to your website. Now let's go to step number 8, and that is to preview and check your website. So to preview your website, go to the preview button over here and make sure to check and see if everything is okay. Once you think everything is okay and everything is working, publish it immediately over here. But if you think there are still things you need to change, you can always go back to the editor by clicking on the Back to Editor button. And then step number 9 is to, of course, publish your website. If you think everything is all ready and good, then you're ready to publish your site. And then, of course, the very last step, step number 10, share and promote. In order to gain more traffic and to attract audiences, of course, you're going to have to promote yourself and share your website on social media. And that's it. That's how you set up a Wix website in 10 easy steps. We hope you found today's video of help somehow. If you need more Wix tutorials, check out our channel and consider subscribing. We hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.